I better keep it angled down with our heads toward the top or we're not going to be able to see nothing. Okay, we're not up on the TV. We're not up on the laptop. We're up here, and I already need to turn this on. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like it. If you can handle that okay with you being on the side, now all the comments are over on the left-hand side. Okay, so we're popping up everywhere now. We're just going to go ahead and assume that we're live. Man the lag with live streaming over a cell phone. Although we're probably not going to be doing that much longer. I have a pretty cool video coming out this week. We finally have some real internet for once. So welcome everybody. It is September the 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this back later, well, by all means leave a comment. You just may not be part of live chat because we're no longer live. Now you're going to see us doing a whole bunch of looking around tonight.
I'm going to be doing a whole lot of running around.
Yeah, she is.
He's already over there.
He is, because little Ruger is rested today and took a bunch of naps. He's rambunctious and he is running around everywhere. So Tiffany's going to be on babysitter duty trying to take care of him. And I apologize with us jumping up and down until the sun sets. You can see the camera is already struggling with autofocus, so it may be a little grainy tonight. So welcome everybody. Hopefully you can hear us okay. We do have a couple of fans running. I'm going to try to talk loud and project myself, but we have gnats and everything else buzzing around because, well, it's still summertime here in Florida, and it's Florida. So we grow bugs and we grow grass, as you can see. So it looks like we got quite a few people on, already well over 100. I do forget to say every week, if you're new, by all means welcome. What we typically do on a live stream is do about 45 or so minutes of questions and answers, talk about what happened last week, what's going on this week, answer any pressing questions that you may have, and then toward the end of the live stream, typically we'll do a little bit of cooking on the Blackstone, which Tiffany's going to do tonight, and it's going to be a relatively, well, I say simple meal. She has a good side. I'll let her tell you that in a minute. It's something I requested. What a shocker, right? All right, so Sheila wants to know how's the foot and how's the dog life. So dog life is starting to get busy because he is, as you can see, he is staying wired. He's starting to run around a lot. I had to go catch him in the woods a couple times a day, so we're having to really be on our P's and Q's with the dog. He's starting to get very comfortable. Let's just say that. He's having a blast, though. Foot is doing excellent. I can't complain. So those of y'all that may have missed the video this past week, I was installing some internet that we have going on at the house now. Had a drill with a drill bit, and it fell off of a high platform, or it was propped up, and it actually went through my middle toe. The drill bit did. So that was a fun experience. We had to go to urgent care, tetanus shot, all that good stuff. But it's actually healing really well. Believe it or not, I'm out here in flip-flops. I'm letting my foot breathe. I don't want to keep it wrapped up all the time. But overall, it's doing well. There goes Ruger again.
He is on it tonight.
He is absolutely on it tonight. He is wired. That means he'll crash and sleep good tonight. So, so thank y'all for asking. Foot's doing great. And I also apologize. We got a neighbor right here mowing with a tractor. So welcome to our live streams. Anything goes, especially being outside. So you're probably hearing me talking over a tractor right now too. So Josh Mustaine, thank you very much. Made a donation there. Said Freedom Seeds, and I hope your foot is doing good. As you just heard, foot's doing great. There goes our little wild and crazy dog running around barking. And thank you so very much. I do need some more Freedom Seeds, that's for sure. And right behind Josh is Maurice. He says, for the Armadillo Petting Zoo fund or the Mani-Pedi. Let's do the Armadillo Petting Zoo. I don't need a Mani-Pedi right now, especially with my hurt toe and all, you know? Wow, we got two wild dogs going crazy. Yes, we got Bullet, even an old man Bullet out here running around. So this is going to be a wild live stream, it's looking like. All right, so everybody wants to know, is it chicken parm we're doing tonight? It is not. So I was craving a burger. We haven't did smash burgers in a while. And by the way, we're slowly running out of ideas. We could always use more. And I do appreciate the people that do send ideas in. But I was just craving a smash burger. So I told her, let's do that tonight. But she's got some crazy side. I'll let her explain what it is.
So in the South, well, it might be in the North too. I don't know. But when we have leftover mashed potatoes, we
speak up.
I am.
You're a long way from the microphone.
We fry our mashed potatoes into patties. So for any of y'all that know mashed potato patties.
Mashed taters is what I call it. That's what Granny calls it too, taters.
Yes, deep fried. Well, not deep fried, but on the Blackstone fried.
So it's a mashed potato patty that's getting deep fried. Well, I guess, pan-fried on the Blackstone for the side. And I can tell you the house smells amazing. I walked in there, I was like, are you cooking popcorn? What's going on? It's so buttery and smells so good in there.
Potato cakes, yes.
Potato cakes, that's right. I'm starving, y'all. I cannot wait to eat tonight. I've been starving the last hour or two. I told her I'm so ready to get some food going. All right, so I have missed a ton of comments. Let's grab a few more. And let's see here. I see people talk about different types of collars for training and all. Yes, we're practicing a few different things with Ruger right now. The reward thing, the treat thing, the collar thing may very well be an option. You never know with a puppy. Some respond so well to certain things, some don't. That's all part of the training and dealing with it. You have your ups, your downs, your aggravating moments, and your happy moments. What is he doing?
We're just tearing up chairs.
Now he's just ripping the bottom out of the chair. So the little bit of a chewing stage has started, but luckily Tiffany has him about 15 chew toys on the porch, and typically he's been messing with those. I can say honestly he hasn't actually tore nothing up yet. I have a feeling it'll be coming.
He's had lots of naps today, so he is wound up.
He has been sleeping all day long, so yeah, he's going to be
saving all
wired.
his energy for the live stream. He knew we were doing the live stream, and
now he's over there aggravating bullet. Yep. All right. All right. So Harrison said, "Don't feel bad. He had to pull a metal roofing screw out of a guy's finger when he worked in the yard. Ouch." I've had a lot of y'all tell me your crazy stories ever since I posted the foot incident, and y'all have had some pretty wild stuff happen. That's for sure. All right, so John says maybe Ruger needs a bell. Well, Ruger's got one even better. He's got a tracking collar, so all I have to do is pull my phone up, and I can actually see where he's at. And I've had to use it a time or two, believe it or not. It's an awesome little device. I'm so happy that I have it for him, and I'll probably do a little review before long on that. Y'all know I love tech stuff and reviews. Let's see what else we got here. So Sheila says, live streams mean we are sitting in your life. We don't mind all the noise, dogs, mowers, fans, everything.
Well, it's here.
Well, welcome to our life. You're right. We're live. We can't edit none of this out. We can't make the audio perfect. We can't take the bugs away. And we can't tell the tractor to not mow. Although you can't hear the tractor. Actually, this is sounds of the South, right? Things of the South. Just, oh, who am I kidding? Y'all have tractors and bugs in the North too, don't you? We just say that because we live in the South, but we love where we live. We absolutely love it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Kim wants to know, is my foot bruised? No, it's not. It's a little red today. It's a little swollen, she's saying, but I feel great. I've been walking around just fine today. My hobbling stopped yesterday. I started actually having muscle issues because you know how you start walking on your feet funny to compensate? So I was having more calf problems and other issues yesterday, but today I've been great. Letting my foot air out. I'm good. She says I'm swollen a little. I don't look infected or anything like that, so I think we're good to go. All right, so let's see what else we got here.
Everybody is aware of what the mashed potato pancakes and potato pies are.
Are they? Are they? Because I'm a little lost on them. I'm a little lost on them. Yeah, tater cakes. All right, so Jake, thank you very much. The Mustaine brothers there. He says, not a Diller petting zoo, but a Diller graveyard fun. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. So, well, spoiler alert, I didn't record it, and I've been wondering if I should, but we actually had a little armadillo incident with Ruger that kind of ticked me off. So, I may record a little short video or throw it at the beginning of the video this week.
About this.
Yes, you do. The hole?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I may tell y'all about that in a video this week. Throw it at the beginning. I'm not gonna clickbait and make a 30-minute long video about one little incident that happened. But everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's healthy. All right, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding. There's tater cake comments everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, man, my goodness, y'all are still talking about it.
See, they know what they are.
They do. So Jason said it looks like the oak tree's thinning out. Yeah, it really fills out good in the spring, and then it kind of thins out for fall. There hadn't really been much leaves dropping. Things are just starting to slowly turn. It's an old tree. I don't know that it'll be with us forever. We hope and pray that it will, but with the moss, with all the other things that it's got going on, plus just old age and the type of tree I think that is, I just don't know how much longer life it's got in it, but I sure don't want to jinx nothing. We love that tree back there. So Mr. Donald says propane caps. Yes, look what I got here, Mr. Donald. So appreciate you sending out some propane caps this week. Believe it or not, that little propane that I got on the end of the outdoor kitchen right here. I had already purchased a propane cap and I had it on there last week. Well, it just so happens then I got a puppy, and he discovered the propane cap, and he decides there should be no propane cap down there on the end. So we've got a couple of these thread-in inserts that Mr. Donald gave us that I'm going to try. However, I do believe our puppy's going to chew that right off. And then we got some black caps like what I already had.
Points, he likes that.
Oh yeah, he loves stuff like that. So we're going to try. Luckily we got two, but I have a feeling, I've done went through one. I have a feeling we're going to go through all Mr. Donald's caps as well with our little puppy till we get him out of the chewing stage. But like everybody said, we need to put something in that hole because dirt daubers are notorious down here for plugging up anything they can get into, and I know that's what's going to happen with my little propane hookup down there. So thank you for sending those out and thinking of us. I don't know if anybody else sent anything out this week. We did not get to make it to the post office the last 3 days. I have some stuff waiting on me as well. I apologize. We'll catch it first of next week. Speaking of next week, I'm going to go ahead and mention something. Next week's our big annual dove shoot that y'all hear us talk about. It's a family and friend tradition that we do every year. Y'all heard me talk about it on a pile of videos. We may have to cancel next week's live stream because we're waiting to hear. Well, I'll have you an answer by the end of the week, but we're probably going to have some people come in and stay the weekend with us. We've got all this entertaining and stuff going on here. I don't know that we're going to be able to set up a live stream next weekend, but I will post something by the end of this week just to let y'all know. So I wanted to go ahead and put that out there, but we'll just have a ton of stuff going on. We'll be here. I just don't know that we'll be able to make a live stream, especially with people staying the weekend with us. We're just waiting on an answer for that. Oh my goodness! I wish I could get the camera higher. We got puppies running. Well, Bullet ain't a puppy. We got dogs running everywhere. Whoa!
Bullet is speaking his mind about Ruger.
Yeah, Bullet. He's an old man. He's not super happy. He's. Don't get me wrong. Ruger's growing on him, but Ruger likes to play and be right up Bullet's you-know-what, and Bullet's like, I'm too old for this, I ain't in the mood to play. He'll nip at him, bark at him every now and then, but Ruger's been playing Bullet's been playing some really funny games with Ruger, too, with food and other stuff, so yeah, I think he's growing on him. We got to record some of this if we can catch it. Bullet's being very sneaky. He's literally trading his food out for Ruger's food.
So, Bullet... Here, I'll just show you what he eats.
Yeah, they eat two different types of food.
Bullet eats these Hill Science dental chews. So they're these nice round balls of food here, and when he crunches down on them, it cleans his teeth, supposedly, whenever he bites down on it. Ruger really likes it, and Bullet tends to just, whenever he gets one, he leaves it out there for Ruger and then distracts Ruger from his food, runs over, eats Ruger's food, which, that's how all animals are. They don't want to eat their food. They want to eat what everybody else has.
Of course.
But, it's quite hilarious.
Yeah. He's literally playing a sneaky little game. Yeah. Distracting. He's going and distracting. He'll even walk Ruger over there, even though he doesn't want to be by Ruger. As soon as Ruger starts eating his food, he runs back to Ruger's bowl and starts chowing down his food. It's hilarious to watch. All right, so I see a lot of people saying boo about next week. Hey, yeah. It's an annual tradition, and like I said, we definitely don't want to turn down people that may be staying the weekend with us. We try not to cancel too many live streams. We really don't want to, but like I said, if we have company here that we need to entertain and take care of, plus all the cleanup and everything else that comes with hosting a full weekend event, we may have to cancel it. And I know y'all are joking with us, and if you're not, shame on you. All right, so Joshua says Bullet needs to tell him who's boss, and we absolutely, we agree with that. We 100% do. We don't stop Bullet from nipping. Don't get me wrong, he's not biting Ruger, but he's barking and kind of nip, and he's kind of letting Ruger know, hey, you're being too much. You're bothering me, and we totally are fine with that. They ain't fighting. They're not tussling. They're not doing none of that stuff, because Ruger's a little puppy. He don't know no better.
Very gentle.
Bullet is very gentle.
He's a puppy.
Yeah, so we're all about that.
Yes,
yeah.
Crystal, I see your comment about the chicken fried steak. I do plan on making that. I thought to myself today, I'm like, somebody mentioned something, because I was writing down recipes, because I try to keep track of everything, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to do the chicken fried steak.
Yes, you do. Yep. I love chicken fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So I see Cash finally made it on. Miss Lee made it as well. Welcome. Eric says his birthday is next weekend, so we have to do the live stream. We may have to give you a belated birthday present. And tell Zoe we said hey.
Yes.
All right, let's see what else we got here. What else we got? What else? All right, so yep, everybody's talking about the food again. I see a couple people were asking about it. And can you list the brand of GPS collar you got? Yes, as of right now, I recommend it 100%. I've had one issue with it that I think I created whenever I was messing with the internet install this week, and I'm going to talk about that in a review video that's coming up, but it's called the Tractive. Probably the second most popular GPS collar there is. You can get them on Amazon. That's where I bought it, and then it's got a small monthly fee. But as of right now, I recommend it. But it's got some... Uh-oh.
We're digging holes.
We're digging holes. Well, we may just have to cover them up after the live stream. Don't worry about every little hole he's digging. So it's got a couple caveats that I'll talk about in a video that I'm going to release. Let's just say you really need Wi-Fi to make this work. It's a GPS collar, but it'll go into a safe zone mode as long as your dog's around Wi-Fi, and it saves the battery dramatically. I'm talking makes it last days and days. If you don't have Wi-Fi to where it knows that your dog is around the house and safe, it's always in GPS mode, which will burn through the battery in a day or less, so you're recharging it every day. Then it makes a good experience aggravating.
Hey, get out of there.
So as long as you can provide decent Wi-Fi, or your dog stays inside where there's internet and you set the collar up to that, you're going to love the device. You're going to love it. It lasts forever. But we'll talk about more of that. As of right now, I recommend it as long as you have good Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's not miss David here. He says, here's the old Glory Fund. Thank you so much for that. So speaking of the old Glory Fund, I didn't even tell you, me and Jake talked this week. So let's go ahead and talk about the Flagpole Fund. It's going to happen. We had to make some changes, y'all. So Jake and I talked. I wanted his thoughts and opinions on it, since I was thinking about maybe not using the flag that he sent us, but using it somewhere else on the property and getting a smaller flag. So I called my metal supplier, the best metal supplier around for prices, and it's $550 per stick of 6-inch Schedule 40 pipe. That's not even galvanized. It's going to be more money if I do galvanized, which I really need to do. Long story short, with the concrete and the pipe, you're talking about $2,800 for that flagpole. Wow. Plus, I got to get somebody over here with a lift to install it, because it's going to be about 70 foot long. So me and Jake talked. I have an awesome shop project, a shop series coming up. I have a huge wall where I think that flag's going to look awesome hanging in the shop. I think we're going to do a smaller flagpole here on the property behind us, a little bit smaller flag, but still do a decent size one. And I think we can get the cost dramatically down, like $500 and something, maybe $500 to $800. Let's just say for pipe and concrete versus $2,800. I was blown away. Steel is through the roof right now. So ultimately, me and Jake talked about it, gave him the option of we can wait till well into next year once we kind of build up some funds for such a significant flagpole, or we can move forward with something a little smaller and rock on that thing pretty soon. But I really wanted his thoughts and opinion, because we appreciate you so much for sending that flag in, and it's going to get hung. It's going to get used without a doubt. So we talked back and forth. He said he was totally cool with it going to the shop. So we're going to wind up with 2 flag projects around here.
Okay, that's cool.
I could not believe how much steel is, y'all. I ain't kidding. I just went and bought a few pieces of steel the other day for the bar stools and a few spare pieces in the shop. It was like $640 just for a few pieces to lay in the back of my truck on the ride home. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Steel's got to drop. These prices are insane. Luckily, wood's dropping and steel usually follows it, but it kind of lags it big time. So that's where we're at on the Flagpole Fund. That means it's actually going to happen quicker now that we're going to adjust the size. Still going to go with a pretty large size pipe, but the cost drops dramatically going with a different size pipe. Big time. So that's where we're at. Thought I'd fill y'all in on that since y'all been making donations for that. We can get there a heck of a lot quicker. So Mr. Robert, I keep calling you Mr. You could be younger than me. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. So Robert, we'll just say that. Sorry I've missed the live stream the last 2 weeks. Super busy. Steel toe house shoe fun. I know. I've been joking for years about making steel toe flip flops as a little joke on the channel, because everybody sees me like weed eating and flip flops, things like that. And I'm always tempted to make that now. And we may be thousandaires before we know it with that invention. And still have to work, but we could be thousandaires with steel toe flip flops. I'm shocked nobody makes a steel toe croc. I mean, it's already set up and ready to go
Very
for it.
true.
I'd
yeah.
rock a pair.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mr. Robert. No worries. Life gets busy. You can't catch every live stream, and we appreciate you catching it tonight. So let's see what else we got here. So everybody says the flag from the oak tree. Don't forget, this is the 10 by 15 flag that I have to put up and take down every time there's inclement weather, which is every day in Florida. Hurricanes and everything else. So I don't know that hanging it from the oak tree is going to be the best potential option there. But I want a nice flagpole somewhere in the yard. We're going to do that with a good flag. And we're going to light it up so we can keep it flying at nighttime. I've been reading all the flag rules. There's a ton of them. Mr. Donald sent me a whole packet on flag rules. I sat in the shop last week and did some more reading on that. I already did some, but there's certain ways you have to hang things, certain times of day that you're allowed to fly it. Otherwise, you have to do illumination. There's all kinds. There's all kinds of official rules. So we'll make sure we're on point with that to respect it. Hang on. Dry mouth. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got.
Should have it like to where y'all can see him back there. Just
I don't know. They keep seeing him going shoo, shoo. Oh, there he is.
If you scoot over just a little bit,
let me get my butt out of the way.
Yeah. Right in the view.
Yeah, that's where he'll be for about 3 seconds till he gets bored. Uh-oh.
No, he's staying right there.
Misbehaving. Digging that hole right there.
Yeah.
All right, this ain't going to work out for me. I got to get my mouse. Anyways, yes, there's Ruger. And Bullet's walking right here beneath us.
He's looking for food.
No, Bullet wants to go inside. He won't be out here with that little dog. I already know him. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And Jake says we're going to need half-staff notifications as well. That's exactly right. I guarantee if somebody makes an app for that, that's something I could probably get a notification on a phone to do. But I definitely want to make sure I do it correctly. And like Larry says, that's correct. The rules do say if you're going to fly it 24/7, absolutely allowed. But it has to be illuminated at night, so we're going to have to get some solar lights out there as well. Otherwise, you got to take it down every afternoon. And, I mean, there's a lot to that. So I want to fly it 24/7. I really do. Plus, it'll look awesome off the back porch lit up back there, I think. Let's see here. What else we got? So Crystal says, design a steel-toe shoe and call them rock crocs. I can do it. I'm telling you, I might be a thousandaire. Might do it. What is this puppy doing?
He is wild.
Quit taking that hole.
He is so wild tonight. He has not been this wild
This
yet.
is the most active he's absolutely been. He just started this hole digging stage. Man,
yeah,
oh
we
man.
see you.
Yeah, we do see you.
Yeah, we see you.
Covered up. He's got dirt everywhere on his face. Oh, I don't know who's going to dig more holes, the armadillos or this guy right here. Look at him back there. Hey, quit digging, man. Oh my goodness, he's got dirt everywhere on his face.
Ruger.
Yep.
Yes.
So Cash says all that napping, his battery's recharged. That's exactly right. He has slept all day long. And Nature Nut said never knew there was so many rules for a flag. There is. There's certain ways you can hang it, certain positions, directions, all kinds of stuff. There really is. There's a whole lot of rules to it. And there's a lot of misconceptions out there too. Luckily, a lot of that information that Mr. Donald sent me kind of nipped some of the, misconceptions in the butt right there. And you can see there's some things I'd heard that apparently are not rules. So Joshua says they have an 8-month-old and he's crazy. Don't tell me that. Ours is only 9 weeks old. At 8 months, they're supposed to be adults and perfect, right? Yeah. I already know it's probably going to take 24 to 36 months before this guy's good. Man, he's got some energy tonight. Look at him. There he goes. He's going to be ready for bed as soon as this live stream's over. Look at him out there. Well, I guess we'll just stop and let this be Ruger's live stream. I want to see him start doing some flips. When he goes and fetches, he'll flip. And he is actually doing an excellent job of fetching. Now, when he's this wired, not so much. But when you can catch him just right, you can throw a tennis ball. He will bring it back to you. You can throw it time and time again. At 9 weeks old, he's actually doing fetch. He's already sitting most of the time. He knows the command sit, so he's doing really good. He really is. So Mr. Gray says Tiffany's going to have to play the bugle twice a day for flag ceremonies. We're going to get her on that. That's going to make some good content right there. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Yep, so Rebecca says her lab loves to dig. I know they love to dig, and I'm not. Y'all know how I am on holes, so I'm gonna have to go behind him constantly covering these holes up. But I already knew that before I got a lab. They like to chew, they like to dig, but eventually they do grow out of a lot of that. They do, but it's probably gonna be a couple years or more. I already know. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So Sylvia wants to know, can you fly the flag in the rain? It's called, what the way they worded it in the book, from what I remember, if there's inclement weather or bad weather, it's, I don't know how you judge the difference. You're supposed to take it down. So there's probably going to be times when we're getting these back-to-back days of severe thunderstorms and rain. We're just going to have to keep the flag down. That's just all there is to it. During this time of the year where you're starting to hopefully get into more cool fronts instead of afternoon thunderstorms, we can kind of see the bad weather coming from 5 days out and know to take it down for a specific day. So that'll get a whole lot easier. Let's see what else we got here. So Miss Lee, thank you very much. It's grapple fun or puppy supplies? Let's do it on puppy supplies, because I think I have already spent about 3 times what I paid for Ruger in puppy supplies. So let's put that toward that. Thank you so very much for that generous donation. I'm not kidding. Between all the doggy beds, the toys, the watering bowls, everything else. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes. Tiffany says thank you. The UPS man and FedEx guys are here every single day with puppy supplies right here for this little guy. Oh my goodness. So Kim wants to know, is the pole going to be a lightning rod? It actually is, and believe it or not, I want it to be. I think I'm going to try to set it up. I don't know if I have to do anything different, but I would love to have a pole out here that's taller than the house. I would rather it attract lightning than the house itself. Actually, the pole is probably still, even with a smaller flag, going to be 2 plus, maybe 2.5 times the height of the house. Because we're not going to go with no, tiny flag, but we're going to keep it to where I maybe get 2 lengths of pipe to not be outrageously priced. So I kind of hope it is going to be a lightning rod. I hope I don't have to run copper and all down it to make that happen. You would think a steel pipe buried would be good enough. So we'll see. Everybody says lightning rod. Well, maybe I won't get it too close to the house just in case it is that lightning rod. But again, I'd rather it hit the pole than the house. We get so much stinking lightning.
I'm wore out.
Yeah, Tiffany needs a nap too. Oh my goodness, that little guy right there. Oh, let's see here. So one lost dude says, put some rocks in an empty beer or soda can, shake it when the pup digs, and it should stop the digging. That does kind of sound like a loud, crazy noise. Kind of like that. I do that, and sometimes he'll look at me. He kind of starting to learn. Yeah, I know sometimes. He's starting to learn that noise means, no, don't do that. So something loud like that's a good idea. I think I know where to find some cans too. Let's see what else we got here. So get a little swimming pool, says Betty. Well, Betty, guess what I'm waiting on in the mail? A little swimming pool, and I already seen one day's back up to 91 degrees next week. I've been enjoying this little light cool snap that we have.
Tease.
Yeah, it has been a tease. So the little guy is actually getting a Amazon fold-out pool, as crazy as that sounds, but the reviews were really good. So we're going to see if we can get him swimming a little bit before summer's completely out. So Cash is talking about hooking up the wire to the flux capacitor so I can get the 1.2 gigawatts. We're going to try that, Cash. You know what movie that's from? No. Back to the Future?
You know I'm bad about movie quotes.
Oh, let's see here.
I did watch Back to the Future, though.
Yeah, well, you don't remember the flux capacitor and the 1.2 gigawatts.
I don't.
Let's see here. So, Jean Penales, I hope I'm saying it right, says, greetings from warm country in the Philippines. Wow, all the way around the world. So, thank you so much for spending the time watching us. It's got to be, oh my goodness, it's got to be early in the morning over there, I'm imagining. I'm sure it's already Monday there.
Tell us what time it is.
Yeah, what time is it over there? And it's got to be Monday, right? Even though it's Sunday here, that's just crazy. So, welcome. Thank you for watching all the way around the world. Let's see what else we got here. Amy says she's late and what's for dinner. I'm going to let Tiffany tell it one more time because I have been talking way too much.
We are doing smash burgers, and with our leftover mashed potatoes, we are doing potato pancakes or fried potato cakes, whatever you want to call them. They are delicious. Yeah.
Did that help?
Yes, that's better. Lots better.
Do I need to go all the way bright on those things?
Nope, lots better.
Alright, so it's starting to get pretty dark out here. Oh yeah, that did make a big difference. I don't want to turn the lights all the way up and get every bug in the country over here. Okay, so Nature Nut says, what's your next big project? Good question. So, because we've skipped a couple weeks on the bar stools and we're actually sitting out here like little kids and not proper size bar stools, that's what I'm going to work on this week. That's the big project. Now, with that said, I've got a lot of little things in between. So, some of y'all are going to like this, some of y'all are not. It just so happens I've got a few review videos coming. They always seem to pile up at once or not. But there's some cool stuff coming. Heck, I'll go ahead and spill the beans. We always let everybody know on the live stream. You kind of get the sneak peek at everything. So, a lot of people asked about the thermal scope that I had a while back. One of the reviews is going to be a thermal device. I was telling some of y'all about this, and it just so happens a company reached out that plugs into your phone, and it's a fraction, but a few $100, a couple $100. Fraction the price of that thermal scope, because a lot of people are saying, hey, I have no desire for a scope, but I'd love to have a thermal device for looking at studs in the wall and window leaks and breakers and energy losses in the house. That's going to be a cool review. I'm still in the process of making that one. We have some metalworking tools that are actually going to get put to use on the bar stools and on the stairs that are coming up. So that'll be the next really big project after the bar stools is the loft stairs, the loft railing, and I've got to get out there and get that shop straight so I can get a little bit of working room. So we're going to do some kind of shop series stuff too. So that's probably your next three big projects. Organization of the shop, bar stools, and loft. And y'all keep in mind, when I do really big projects like that, I literally work for days to make one video. So it's really nice to have like little review videos or Ruger videos and stuff to plug in between. I appreciate y'all watching them. Some people really enjoy that type of content because otherwise I can't make much content when I have huge projects going on. It just takes way too much time to record, edit, and do the work. So in order to keep consistent content, I have to plug other things in from time to time. So there's some fun stuff coming. There really is. I'm actually excited about a couple of them.
We're supposed to get some weather here in a
We
minute.
might be going to get some more rain. We've had clouds whipping in here all day long. It's done rain once. I mean, they're whipping in really weird from the east. It almost looks like a storm is forming over there. So we might get some rain in a second. Who knows? Oh, let's see what else we got here. So did he... See, a lot of people talking about age. What are y'all talking about age for? And did John say
7:30.
7:30
Yep,
over there?
Just dropped his kids off.
On Monday morning, 7:30 a.m. That's wild, man.
That is so crazy.
He's from the future. We were just talking about Back to the Future. He's from the future. That's crazy when people talking about, you know, from Australia and everywhere else that watch us, and they're a whole day ahead of us. It just blows my mind thinking about it. So LS says, how about a flagpole that automatically tracks, stores the flag, and raises it back? My goodness, that sounds like a heck of a build series, doesn't it? I don't know that I have the time for that kind of project. Maybe in the future we can work up with something like that. What else we got going on here? Simon says, sorry, ladies watching football. Simon, football or the Kelleys, man? Come on. Gotta watch the Kelleys now. You can DVR that football.
I might just get off right now.
I'm cutting up with him. I cut up with him a couple of weeks ago, too. About the Ford versus Chevy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember he said he was unsubscribing and he didn't. I said we still got Simon. See, I remember things. I remember crazy things, but I don't remember like what she said 5 minutes ago. You don't remember I told you to pick that up? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We're really bad about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so Kim says that's a stalled weather front over Florida. I've kind of been out of the loop on weather the last few days. We've had so much other stuff going on. Let's see what else we got here. Work longer hours to make more videos, says Chris. Thanks, Chris.
He actually has. He's been working through the weekend.
I've been working 7 days a week.
Really early because he has to get up with Ruger. So
y'all, I literally got up before daylight again this morning. I got up before daylight yesterday. This is my weekend now, and I'm sitting out here on the porch. I edited 3 videos today, which I've never done in a single day before, all while trying to play with a dog. And I recorded, I think, 2 more videos today. It's been, I mean, to the wall. I can't work any harder than this.
Oh,
What you
We're
got?
out there. Okay, we're just out there.
Well,
Yeah.
one's doing a number 2, and one's just laying in the cool grass. All right, let's see what we got here. No, we ain't starting the Ford versus Chevy debate again. We ain't doing that. Y'all stop. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. So can we force some of that rain up there to the Missouri? I wish we could. Actually, we haven't had a whole lot of rain here lately.
We actually dried out a little bit.
We
this
did
week.
dry out, and the rain we got today was literally about, 3 minutes of sprinkles. So when I say rain, we didn't get a whole lot. I actually stood on the edge of the porch and let it hit me in the face. Before that, though, the last few months, man, we've been getting a ton of rain. I mean, ton of rain. All right, everybody talking football. Must be some Friday or Sunday night football going on. Yeah, we're going to have to start competing with football. I didn't think about the football season, so we're probably going to start getting a whole lot less people watching, ain't we? Y'all need to get your priorities straight. Don't worry about that football.
Ooh, the breeze feels good.
It does feel good. Well, don't forget, we got 91 degrees coming this week. All right, what else we got here? What are we talking about? Ants now. Ants. Oh, the ant fight stuff that we talked about a while back. Okay, what else we got? We were supposed to get this. Oh my goodness. 99 degrees in Arkansas this week. That's crazy because we're going to be in the 80s the majority of the days in Florida, and we've got one day at 91. It's actually felt really good here the last few days, especially in the mornings. I mean, it's been cool. Almost feels like fall. Feels awesome. But I know we have some more hot weather coming. We always do another time or two. What else we got? Go back to 5 p.m., says Crystal. Actually, let's talk about that because I had some people bring that up last week. Typically, we do fall back as our time and spring forward because we always change our live stream times because it's about to start getting so dark. Things are going to get complicated out here. And a lot of people go to bed earlier, have to get their kids ready for school. So fallback is all the way in November. I think that's too far to wait for us to go back to 5 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. So we'll take a vote. Y'all go ahead and start talking about it now. We'll talk about it in the next couple of live streams. We won't make an immediate change because we like to inform and let everybody know. But y'all let us know when y'all want us to fall back to 5 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. I know a lot of y'all out in the Midwest and way out west, that kind of really messes with your time a little. But you got to think here in just another, month and a half, it's going to be dark at 5:45. And if we host a live stream out of here at 7, the lighting gets really weird. The bugs will be out everywhere with us trying to cook with all the lights on. It just starts getting a little complicated. So we do need to go back to 5 p.m. at a certain point. So let us know yay or nay if it works. By the way, what time does football start? Because if it's all your games on Sunday are 7 or 7:30, something like that, then we probably need to get back to 5 sooner than later. So that's y'all's time. Y'all let us know. So Sylvia wants to know, do we always eat this late? No. Me and Tiffany are both no. We only do this for the live stream.
That's why we're starving.
That is why we're starving. We literally during the week. Well, now hang on. Since we've got the porch and the outdoor kitchen here lately, we come out a lot and hang out in the afternoons. But up until we have this entertaining space and we spend our time hanging out in the afternoons, we've always been like 5:30, 6 o'clock. People, let's get supper ready. That way we've got time to digest it because I cannot stand going to bed with a full stomach, getting indigestion, all that stuff. We've always been 5:36 people. So, no, this is very late for us doing these live streams and eating at 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock by the time we pack up everything and get inside to eat. So we enjoy the 5 o'clock times too, so we got to get back on a normal routine. Right. But that's because we're on the East Coast. All right, so let's see what everybody's saying. 5, thumbs up. I'll watch whatever y'all want or whatever. Football starts at 1 p.m., last game starts at 8. So yeah, I guess we're going to be in the middle of football no matter what. That settles it. Midnight on Sunday nights is when we're moving our live streams to. Football's over then? No. So Steve says,
cooking then.
Yeah, Steve says football 1 and 4. Sounds like we're going to be in the middle of NFL games no matter what. We may consider moving to a completely different day in the future, but that's something we're going to have to really discuss with everybody and not spring on nobody. I had kind of always wanted to do a Friday night, but there used to be other channels that did a lot of live streams on Friday nights. Now, in case y'all haven't noticed recently, a lot of channels that are similar to ours that y'all watch are all of a sudden doing live streams all on Sundays, and we've been doing it for, a year and a half, 2 years now. So there's a lot of congestion on Sundays now. I'm starting to wonder if maybe we should pick another day at some point. But that's nothing we've got to decide tonight. but we'll gladly hear anybody's thoughts. I gotta wet my whistle one more time. My throat's getting dry. Chris said he thinks I'm trying to get out of work on Sunday. I'm not supposed to be working on Sundays, man. That's supposed to be your relaxed day. But hasn't been the case here lately, that's for sure. And as we get more animals,
what other day would really work? I mean,
it would. Saturdays are out. That's the one day that we always dedicate to ourselves. Although I worked most of the day yesterday, but typically Saturdays is the one day a week we give ourselves. It would have to like be a Friday night or
Thursday night, but I'm usually so busy with work.
We don't need to do a school night like that, even though Sunday night's almost a school night. But we can discuss all that later. Right now, we'll just focus on moving this back so we still have some good lighting out here for everybody. Okay. So, Miss Lee, my goodness, always thinking about it. Said I just sent you some training treats coming from
awesome.
Amazon that she uses.
We definitely need that. Thank you.
We definitely want to try the treats because it has worked amazing with Bullet. It's worked so well with him. That's how we got him potty trained, crate trained, everything. No issues whatsoever.
Better check on them, by the way.
Yeah, both dogs are gone. Let's go see where they've run off to. They went this way, I do
I know.
believe.
I'm getting treats.
She's getting treats. If they don't deserve a treat, don't give them no treat. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So, Pest Hunter says, no live streams on Wednesday. I don't want to do during the week like that. It's just too complicated for everybody with work and school and children. It would probably either be a Friday or we're going to stick with Sundays, but we can definitely work with that. So, a lot of people saying Sunday, stay Sunday, 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 keep Sunday. Well, it sounded like Sundays are definitely the day we probably should stick with. Y'all just make sure you're watching us, not them other channels
Especially
that
if
post
y'all
on
want
Sunday.
me to cook, it's going to have to be Sunday.
Yeah, she's right. If you want her to cook, it's definitely got to be a Sunday.
I'm going to go ahead and get everything kind of going.
All right, I'm going to get some of this stuff out of Miss Tiffany's way so she can fire the Blackstone up. I'll answer a few more questions. I may have to move around just a little. I'll let her get all this clean first. So let's see what else we got. Just use mealworms. Steve says, just use mealworms for your training treats. Y'all want to know what? Now Ruger's all of a sudden eating mealworms.
Oh, yeah, he likes them too.
Thanks to Tiffany feeding my dog worms, but I can't say much because one of Ruger's favorite things to do is run around on this porch right here and eat every bug he can find. Chase them, play with them for a little bit, and then usually eat them. I can't stop him. He's obsessed with bugs.
Can I unplug your computer?
Yeah, yes, unplug it. It is plenty charged up. Go for it. Okay. Yep, everybody's saying Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. All right, so as of right now, it sounds like Sundays are official. We're going to stay on that. Let's see here. So Dave says stay Sunday. He watches both, us and football at the same time. Dave, that can't be working. It's got to be one or the other, and I think it should be us. I'm just kidding.
Hey, he can record. Well, this is recorded too, I guess.
Yes, this is recorded, but we want people to watch us live. They can record that football. All right. Let's see here. Mealworms with protein. What else we got? Are the love bugs gone? Great question, Kim. For the most part, they are. I only seen 2 or 3 today. I think they have officially moved out. It's looking good. They usually only stay for a couple of weeks, so we're so thankful. She's got the top off the Blackstone right now, and there's not bugs stuck all to it. So, yay, that's great. So, Sylvia, thank you very much. Says flagpole fun or whatever. Nope, let's keep it with flagpole fun because the steel, as y'all heard, is through the roof. Even going with a smaller flag, we're probably close to it, but then the concrete. And I've got a neighbor that's going to bring a lift over and help me. I really want to throw some money at them to help us out. But I truly do appreciate y'all funding that for us. Plus, we're going to get some lights, too, as we just heard. We need to keep that thing illuminated at night. So, by the way, if any of y'all are new and watching this, people, we don't expect donations. I try to say this from time to time. We absolutely don't. People are just doing this out of the kindness of their heart. That's something that started a while back. People were just like, hey, we think you should do this or that. Randomly start a fund. I'll go back and write it down. There's no expectations here for that whatsoever. So I wanted to put that out there. All right, Tiffany's got the fan kicking. It may start messing with the phone. Let me grab it, spin y'all around, and I'll keep talking with y'all. If I can get out of this chair. And now the grill's going. Let me not burn up my computer. Uh-oh. I just cut off the live stream on the computer. Well, hello there. All right, kick this around. Y'all can see the mess that we got going on in order to set up for a live stream. There's a little bullet. Okay, well, I just accidentally killed the live stream on my computer. Let's see what the heck I done so I can get back to some comments here. Hey, look, we're watching the Kelleys up there. Why do I have 2 comments going? All right, y'all don't need to see this, so we'll spin this back around, and I'll talk to y'all for a second. So how's it going with the armadillos is a question. They've been doing quite well, although the barn that's over there that you can't see right now with the chickens, they have been digging underneath it a lot the last few nights. Cut this fan off so y'all can hear me. So we're gonna have to go do some work over there. My armadillo trap has had kind of a failure with the trigger system. Actually, it's just the rope. I can make a minor change. It's just finding the time to kind of redesign it. I've had so much other stuff going on. Lots of stuff going on. So let's see what else we got here. So Bill says we got to keep the time so Zoe can watch. Yes, she is a very loyal fan, and we will do that. Actually, if we go back even earlier on Sundays, that should help Zoe. That way she can watch us, still get her homework done, and go to school the next day. So the earlier would probably be the better there. What else we got? By the way, why does the TV up here not have comments on it? Let's see if we can get those. All right, now we have comments rolling up there. By the way, we have new internet that's working really, really well. I cannot wait till we can do our live streams a little more professional with equipment and everything. There's a little guy back there. So what else do we have going on here as far as all these comments go? So Miss Lee says it's 81 degrees there in Southern California right now. Such a relief from the 113 degree temperatures that you have. Wow, that was crazy. We haven't had those kind of temperatures in, it's probably been 2 months. We've been fortunate. We had one really bad heat wave, and then it's been good right now. So Eric says they have dinner between 5 and 6. Well, Eric, we move back to 5, you're either going to have to watch us through dinner, or you're going to have to move your dinner time. Ask Zoe, see what she says.
Ask Zoe.
So I see a few more comments on my toe. It's actually doing really well. Let's just give you a shot. There's nothing like looking at a toe. A little swollen, but not infected. Looking great, y'all. Can't complain with that. Healing up nicely. Apparently all the antibiotic creams and everything else has been doing good. So just a little swollen. No big deal. All right.
Feel
So,
fast.
yep. So Crystal said there's 2 of me. Man, oh man. Well, y'all can't even see up there. That's so bright. Wow. So is this a Fire Stick remote? No, we bought a Roku TV, and it's aggravating me because it's Roku just like we have in the house, except they didn't include the talk button, which doesn't half understand my southern slang, but we can't talk to this remote, so it makes no sense to me why they would do that. So aggravating. So Simon wants to know, are the doggos friends now? Well, this old man right here tolerates the little guy some, but not super happy with him. Speaking of, let me find the little guy. I gotta find him. Uh-oh. I gotta find him. Well, we're gonna go on a walkabout and look for the little puppy. This is always so fun. Is he in here? Nope. Is he around here? Nope. Is he pooping? Is he peeing? What's he doing? Hey, come here. Don't you chew up nothing. Oh, he's drinking out of the drip pipe off of the AC unit. He loves that area because it stays damp and moist. So we're getting a little trusting. We'll let him kind of go out. By the way, that tree over there is now his favorite pooping tree. So we'll kind of let him mosey around just a little. See, he's doing number 1 right now. He likes that spot in the yard. And we got a babysitter right here. See, the old man acts like he don't like him, but he'll start following him around. Come on, Ruger. Okay. Let's see what else we got on comments. Check a few of them here. No fan noise heard on the TV. Awesome. Y'all always keep me updated, because if it does get aggravating y'all or not be good, you know, let me know. We'll make some changes. So Todd says, hello, Andrew and Tiffany. Welcome, Todd. I know I'm kind of just giving y'all a random shot right here while I'm reading some comments.
I'm going to show y'all my mashed potatoes and get them mixed up.
All right, let's see what we got going here. And I might have to go snatch Ruger here in just a second.
Yeah. So right here we have our mashed potatoes that we cooked earlier. So anytime you have leftover mashed potatoes, you can do this on the stove or your Blackstone, whatever you prefer. And
what is all that?
So this is what I'm going to throw in here. I have flour, I have cheese, I have half of a yellow onion and 3 green onions.
Come on, buddy.
So I'm going to mix this into my mixture here.
There you go, Chris. Got some cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Some cheesy taters.
Put it up here.
Uh-oh. Somebody smells some food. They in here now. So check this out, y'all. You always know how the, oh, I was hoping he was going to do it. Somebody mentioned a while back, you know how, because of our humidity here, this likes to sweat. He has found that out, and that is his favorite place to go lick.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Sometimes on really hot days, there's so much water on the front of that refrigerator. He just is obsessed with going and licking it. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. All right. Y'all got any more questions? I need to scroll up and find a few. Y'all are being mighty quiet, or either our comments have locked up again this week. Let's see what else we got here. Uh-oh. Y'all know what? Let me flip this around. Guess what? My comments have locked up on my phone again this week, and I just updated my app. So frustrating. So now I got to run back and forth to the computer or that to catch your comments. So I'm probably way, way behind. So let's see what we got going on right here. Are we keeping the roosters? We will keep one rooster. Right now I only have one that's out there crowing. Sounds hilarious. You can't get half of the crow out. Y'all can't even really see him right now.
We actually think it's chicken bite, the very first chicken.
Yep, we do think it. Well, it's going to be Foghorn Longhorn for Mr. Doug. He wanted to name him that. We do think it's the first one that was born. Makes sense that it was a rooster. So we very well may. By the way, let me catch these comments real quick, or this donation, since they're flying by and I can no longer see them on my phone. That's acting up again. Mr. Mike, thank you very much for the flagpole fund right there. Truly do appreciate you. And Cash says, sounds like I need Verizon. Well, Cash, I was on Verizon last week and it messed up. Right now, I have my phone on Wi-Fi on the best internet I have ever in my life had. And it's not the internet, because I have really good internet. So let's flip this back around. It must be the app itself. Let's check it again. Nope. No comments. They're locked up. All right, so Amy says it's hilarious when the chickens are young and trying to crow. Yeah, the very first time I heard it, I was like, what is that weird noise going on over there? Somebody getting murdered? And then it got a little better, and then next thing you know, you're starting to hear an actual crow right there every morning about dawn. So, yeah, it's funny watching them grow up, too. So, have I popped some freedom seeds around Ruger yet? Asked Malin Bees. I have not, and I meant to start that today. I'm probably going to start that tomorrow because we have the dove shoot next weekend, and I want to get him okay. But I'm going to be honest with you. I hope I'm not jinxing myself here. I don't think I'm going to have an issue at all. The dog doesn't care about loud noises at all. So one thing that animals can't stand is that loud psh, spray noise. Well, I cut my hair today out there at the shop, used the sprayer, which I thought was going to scare him to death right beneath my feet. Didn't bother him at all. Not at all.
Or he has a hearing.
Yeah, or he has a hearing problem, as somebody brought up. But then you can take little squeaky toys and other things, and he looks immediately. Or I can start a saw. He'll look up because he hears it, and then he's like, I really don't care. All right, let me turn this back around. Y'all tired of looking at me. So what you got going on? Patty cake?
Yes. These little pancakes. Potato pancakes.
Tater cakes, man. Get it right. Interesting. And apparently I've had these before. I just don't remember. So
I'm sure your mama cooked them for you too.
She may have, but I don't really remember that out of my childhood. All right, so Ralph says, question. How are you doing? I am doing great. Happy, healthy, toes healing good. No issues. We're both doing awesome. Joy in life. Alright, so Robert says there's a SpaceX launch right after the live stream tonight. Maybe they're going to send up some more satellites, get some more people some internet. I know there's a lot that could use it. So, niece said, Tiffany, I added jalapeno peppers to my potato cakes last time I made them. That does sound really good, especially with all, well, you've already got cheese and bacon in there. Heck yeah.
We did add bacon bits, so that'll make it extra.
Yeah, that's almost a jalapeno popper, right? Heck yeah, good idea. Pest Hunter says, grew up eating potato cakes, kind of miss them.
We'll make you some.
Yeah. Well, Cash says, needs more cheese at cow camp. What a shocker, needs some cow camp.
There is cow camp in my ingredients today.
There he is. All right. There you go, Cash. We got him in there. Well, we got him in something, it sounds like. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be in the burgers. No doubt about that. Okay. So, some people want to know about the recipe for your potato cakes. We'll see if we can get...
So, just regular mashed potatoes. And in my mashed potatoes, I always put sour cream. And it was about a half a bag of potatoes, so I did a half a stick of butter as well, and salt and pepper, garlic. We'll have to write it down probably because I'm pretty occupied at the moment.
It's hard to talk and work, ain't it?
I know.
Until you're actually doing it, it's so hard to talk and work.
Alright, let's put these smash burgers on here.
So let's see what else we got here. So A Outdoors asks, what type of shotgun will I be using for the dove shoot? I change it up a little bit every year, but typically it's just a 12 gauge shooting low brass number 7.5, and I shoot a Franke Affinity 3. Every now and then I'll pull out my over and under 20 gauge because I really enjoy shooting that gun. Did you just drop one?
I did.
Well, at least Bullet or the little puppy wasn't there to just choke it down. 5 second rule.
All right, let's release.
Hey, we're live. I can't edit that out.
All right, this work area is really hot up here.
Well, I'm sorry. We got the fan blowing at it, so it ain't hot back here. I'm the commentator. You got to keep me cool. All right, let's see what else we got going on up there. So Zoe says good night, Andrew and Tiffany.
Good night.
Good night, Zoe. And let's see here. Mr. Donald wants to know how the flatware container is working.
They are working really well. We love them.
Well, we got a half a smash. All right, it just got closer. Now you can smash them off. Listen to that sizzle. Wow, that's a huge burger. And this is venison too, by the way, everybody. Get the camera back a little before I get grease popped all over it. And we'll answer a couple of more comments up there. 9 burgers. Now I know I'm getting one, says Chris. Wrong. And Chris says, do not put cheese on his burger.
What?
I'm just kidding. So Sylvia says, miss hearing from Mr. Doug. Yep, we spoke last week. I think he's got a lot going on right now from the way our conversation went. And he isn't able to catch a lot in his life right now, but he's okay. We have spoken. Hopefully we do catch him back on here before long.
All right, you see an eye on that puppy?
Yeah, puppy's back here. What you doing, puppy? You wanting to dig again, ain't you? Hey, what you doing? What you doing, cutie? Don't you get to digging in there. He's like, it's cool right here where I got to digging. What you got right here? Oh yeah, he likes some squeaky toys. Get that thing, get it. Mr. Gray says, I'm getting a double instead of a triple.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm taking a single.
No, they are going to be double hamburgers.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, they're small.
that small?
Yeah, they're smaller.
Well, they probably are going to shrink up, but don't let the phone fool y'all.
Pretty thin.
Actually, I'm okay with a single.
Okay.
Yeah. This actually makes me want a hamburger steak. Ooh, I ain't had one of those in forever.
Yes, that sounds good too.
Yeah, it does. All right. So, what breeder did we use? As Steve, he doesn't have an official name or business, but he's been doing it about 40 years. If anybody is very curious, he did just have a litter of chocolates that can be taken home in a few weeks. Just contact me. My email's down in the description. I don't want to put his number out or anything over the internet, so he doesn't get spammed. But if y'all really want to know, I can let you know. So Miss Lee says Tiffany needs a microphone. Yes, we are going to work on that. With that fan over there blowing and everything sizzling and popping, it's so hard to hear, I know. But we are actually working on that right now. We're looking at cameras that'll actually live stream, accept microphones. Now that we have some relatively decent internet, we know that's an option for us. Let's see what else we got here. So Cash says he'll take double with extra cheese, no veggies. No veggies? No lettuce, no onion, no nothing? Come on, Cash. I ain't never known him to eat a vegetable at all. You can't do that, man. You gotta eat some vegetables. What y'all doing? Y'all hanging out? Y'all both want some crumbs? Uh-oh.
Yeah, so all I added extra to these potato pancakes was cheese and onion and bacon and butter. So,
Butter
however
makes...
you make your mashed potatoes, when you have them left over, just add a little bit of cheese and whatever else you want, onion, and then patty them out, add some flour into it. The recipe did call for egg, but my potatoes were already really thick, so I didn't add egg.
Yep. So Mr. Roberts says, weird question. Well, that's what a Q&A live stream is for. He says, with you using Ruger on your videos, could you technically write off some of this stuff as business? Yes, actually you can. At least I got to talk with my CPA about that. I'll be saving all of, yeah, he's a moneymaker. I'll be saving all the receipts. So that's the beautiful thing about social media like this. A lot of people don't realize that everything I do that generates income now, you can't just do this for a hobby and go writing everything off. It doesn't work that way. So anything I can tie to generating income, typically I can write off, but don't take my word for it. I hire a CPA every year that does business specific stuff, and the one I use actually works with another YouTuber, so she's quite familiar with the way this industry works. But typically, yeah, you can. Now, it may not be 100% on everything, but that's an awesome thing about the way this business works. And I need a lot of that because when you're first starting out in this, typically there's not a whole lot of income here, and the tax write-offs helps you sometimes more than the income itself does. So I don't mind sharing that. Absolutely. All right, so.
Place to put this thing.
Oh yeah. I know we do need some more countertop space, don't we? Put it on the pan over there. We'll move it around in a minute. All right, I can see a new countertop coming out here in the future. We got to add on to the kitchen.
All right. Let me get some more butter.
Hey, are you eating Ruger's food? What are you doing?
Dad?
Hey, what you doing? Why are you eating Ruger's food? Hey, he's eating your food, man. What's this right here? What is that? He's like, I don't want it.
Alright, we're about to get this ready for onions.
Yes, the grilled onions. Cash says he wants plenty of onions. Jake says the zappers are music to him. I 100% agree. Y'all, I dumped those the other day. I should have recorded it. Holy moly. I've got to dump them every few days because they are packed full. And people that say they don't kill mosquitoes, you're wrong. There was mosquitoes in them. Yeah, there was tons of other bugs, but the way I see it is every bug that's in that is not on that. So, yeah, it works. We're going to definitely work on some more mosquito stuff, though, out here for the porch. And I went and took those bugs and dumped them over there in the chicken coop as well. Let them snack on them. All right, let's see what else we got here. So, yep, Danny says full wrap for the press, easy cleanup. We typically have that wrapped. I'm shocked it was...
Yes, but I wanted to heat my press on the Blackstone, so I didn't want all that tinfoil on it. So
Yeah, she is kind of picky about cooking and
I did
tinfoil.
it differently this time.
Woo, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. They liking the food.
All right, we gotta check on these potatoes. They're probably getting ready.
Yep. So, one Brad Turner brings up a very important point in the training that I've been curious about doing, and we're kind of slipping away from it, and I was dead set I was going to do it. He says his dog trainer said the best training treats is their own dog food. So, I have heard that, and that's what I was tempted to try. So, say, for example, if this little guy right here eats 2 cups of food a day, that's what's recommended for his body size, you'll give him a half a cup in the morning, save a cup throughout the day that you'll keep like on your side. I've even got something to do that, and feed it to him as treats, and then give him his final cup at night, for example. And I agree with you. Instead of loading them up with a bunch of treats, that may be a good way to do it, but we have used treats with this guy for so long. One single treat, like for bathroom breaks, and it has worked wonders. It's worked so good. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm swinging this camera all around, ain't I? Let me get it set up to where it's a little more still. All right, let's do that. Y'all let me know if there's too much fan noise right here. But I'm going to talk to the camera, read some comments, and not shake it all around because I'm probably making y'all sick as much as I'm moving that around. Let's look at the food, the good stuff. All right, so do I take the ag exemption and the homestead exemption offered in Florida? I think I do. I let my CPA handle all that, to be perfectly honest with you. I wasn't sure who asked that question. All right, so Brad, you almost talking about like, that sounds like some Stony Dennis training. I don't know who your trainer is, but Stony Dennis is the guy that does that, and I've watched a lot of his stuff. And Rusty says Cheerios is training treats. I like that.
Yes, I've seen that too.
Yep, you can get a whole bunch of Cheerios for a very affordable price. So John wants to know if I had to compare my homemade dill pickle recipe to a store-bought, what would it be? It's the fancy pickles, like the
Wicked. Well, Wicked makes like the fancy brand.
Yes, the really fancy ones. And it's hard to explain because the way I do my vinegar, it's a little different than any store-bought pickle that I've had, to be perfectly honest with you. I appreciate y'all letting me know about the fan noise because it is right there. And
is it bad?
No, they said no fan noise. I'm just trying to keep this phone still because I walk around so much and I know it makes everybody sick to their stomach. Do I like the thermal scope that I got? One Lost Dude says he's in the market. I absolutely do. I 100% recommend it. Based on the little bit I've seen and other people I've talked with that use them, that's probably the best scope for the money that you're going to get for that particular price range. Okay, let's see here. I hear no fan noise, says Larry. Thank you very much. What else we got here? All right, y'all ask a few more questions. I'll grab them. Whoa. We got some playing going on. We got a little Ruger. When he gets super excited, he'll do his little bit of barking. You playing? You playing with a bullet that don't want to be played with? What y'all doing? You being good? Huh? You over here digging holes being bad? We just finally got his brand new collar on him and it barely fits, but he's going to grow into it in no time. No doubt about that. Here, let's get your squeaky toy. Get up there in your bed. He loves trying to tear that bed up. His teeth really aren't. I hadn't got him in the point yet to tear it up. No, don't you tear that chair up. No, 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 no. So we'll take him out late at night. We kick on the floodlights up here. And this is where we play fetch every night and run around. Look at him. He's loving that cool dirt. Loving that cool dirt. And this is where we literally run the poop out of him, y'all. Uh-oh, we missed the important part.
The cheese.
There you go, Chris, the cheese. Oh, we got pepper jack. What's that, cheddar. Toasting the buns. We got the cakes. Oh man, tater cakes. That was my nickname in high school, actually. No, not really. Oh, that looks good.
So I cooked these on low, and I've tried to turn up the heat with some of these. If you have a Blackstone, you know that it doesn't cook evenly down here. You have to kind of keep things in the middle. But we are so glad that we have this larger Blackstone, because as you can see, we fill this up for 2 people.
We do. I always recommend go ahead and get the 36. Now, we have to tell everybody every week, they're like, oh my God, you're going to eat all that? Yeah. We're going to eat this for supper tonight. We're going to eat it for lunch tomorrow. We'll eat it for supper tomorrow night, and then she'll probably give some away because, holy moly, that's a lot. All right, let's catch a couple more comments on here. I'm blinding y'all with that. I'll keep this over here on the food. But let's see here. What else we got? There was a comment I was going to answer. So, let's see here. Fan noise is present, but not bad. Alright, so would appreciate dog training videos too. I am going to include that. Actually, I've got a video I'm going to post this week of doing a little work on Ruger's kennel, and I talk about something relatively exciting. So I do have, I call it a big announcement for the channel. So Steven says, Blue Gay bought a Pulsar thermal. Yeah, they make excellent products, but it was $6K. Woo! Well, he says he ain't satisfied with it. I thought Pulsar made some of the best stuff there was. Never too much venison, says one lost dude. I 100% agree. That's the majority of our red meat intake, or at least it used to be. What you put on that burger?
Alright, so this is our secret sauce, almost like a McDonald's, like Big Mac sauce.
It is. Hang on, y'all. I knocked over my thermosil. Let me get that back up. Now we can go back.
Some more crispy onion on here.
Somebody getting a double.
There's that burger. Alright, let's see if some of these potato cakes are ready.
Oh yeah.
They're getting there. I want to slow cook them. I don't want to burn them. We'll give it just a few minutes. There's our hamburger.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Double patty melt.
All right, we doubling up the cheese too, to the top. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Now, Miss Redmilla, when she watches this tomorrow, is going to be mighty upset with us. We didn't eat healthy again. We never do on these live streams, do we?
Right.
Oh, well, it happens.
We do during the week, though. That's all it counts.
Let's go over and take a peek at these things. All right, so yes, thank you, Crystal, for thanking everybody for watching and being here tonight, and for all the people that gave us a thumbs up. Oh, those look so good. Get y'all away from this fan right here that's loud as can be. So this guy, without a doubt, is ready to go inside, ain't you? Watch this. Come on. He gone. He did good. He spent quite a bit of time out here, a little more than I thought he would. He'll go sit by the door whenever he is ready to go in. All right, little Ruger just went over in his crate. And by the way, even though I built that nice dog house, he has decided that he likes this crate far more than that dog house. This is his safe zone and where he likes to spend the night. He's also turned into a little diva. I have noticed if you run the fan, he sleeps all night long. If you don't run the fan, he's awake. He's like us. We have to sleep with a loud fan too.
Alright, so we're going to get these potato cakes finished off.
Heck yeah. So, alright, so Mr. Gray didn't sneak one in on me again. He says, we'll miss you next week. So yes, if anybody new jumped on, we have a big annual tradition and get together here next week. We'll let y'all know by the end of this week, but we may have to cancel next Sunday We potentially may have some guests coming in and staying with us, so we'll be doing the entertaining, the cleanup after the get-together. But thank you so much, Mr. Gray, for that donation right there. We truly do appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank everybody for watching and doing what you do.
All right, so we're done. I'm just finishing up these potato pancakes.
You got a bug in your hair. Look at that.
I know.
She got a beetle in her hair.
I've already pulled one out.
Yeah.
At least it's not in the food.
Nope. Ain't
Not
food,
yet,
but
anyway.
it would add some extra crisp to it, that's for sure. All right, y'all. I think we are going to get ready to wrap this up. Burgers are looking delicious. So we'll kick this back around if I can ever get the camera to function. We got to go put puppies up, dogs up. We got to clean all this mess up. We got bugs flying around everywhere. You can hear them popping left and right.
Look at that beetle on my...
I know, I told you got one up there, and I got mosquitoes all over me. So thank y'all so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. We'll chat a couple more times and look at moving the time back to 5 p.m. here before long, so it's not pitch black. I'm not shaking the camera. There's not lights out. We're about to really improve the live streams. We're going to work on this. But thank y'all so much for spending time with us. Thank you for everybody that supports us, watches our videos, gives those thumbs up. It means the world to us. A lot of different content coming this week and over the next couple of weeks. Come on now. Leave the mosquitoes alone. Thank you for cooking. Thank y'all. Good night. God bless. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care. See you.